Hello everyone, welcome to our PT-365 Current Affairs series. Let us continue with our environment section. This is the part 3 video. Anyone who has not watched the previous 2 videos, I please recommend them to watch those 2 videos first and come back to this video. Okay, so like every video, I am giving all the credits to the Visionize website for this PDF. I am only explaining this for educational purposes. One more clarification I want to give at the beginning, that in one of the previous class, I have told you that Asiatic lion, which is exclusively available in India, is endangered. ISN status is endangered. Okay. But in general, lion is vulnerable, and lion has 2 species. One is African lion, another one is Asian lion. Okay, African lion is vulnerable. Asian lion used to be endangered. It seems it was updated. I'm not sure because some sources still showing endangered. From ISN website, it is still showing endangered. Okay, but at other places, and this is old source, whatever I have got it from ISN website, it is old source. But this is WWF, World Wildlife Fund. This website shows it is vulnerable, and this PT-365 also says it is vulnerable. Okay, so that clarification I want to give. Vulnerable for Asiatic lion also I'm saying. Okay, so in general, lion is vulnerable, African lion is vulnerable, Asian lion is also vulnerable. Okay, so seeing the PT-365 PDF. So what we have seen till now, we have seen this these sections of biodiversity part. See, this biodiversity part is like most boring and most lengthy one. Once we hit this other topics like forests and wetlands and this climate change, etc. From these areas, it will be interesting and it will be logical. We will move very fast. Okay, we can move very fast. But here, because we are by-hearting most of the data, various animals and plants, etc., it will take some time. Okay, so till this 1.1.16 it will take some time. The rest all the sections will be taught faster. So we have completed IUCN World Conservation Congress. We have completed World Network of Biosphere Reserves. We have completed Wildlife Protection Act. We have completed this Biological Diversity Regulations, Integrated Development of Wildlife Habitat Scheme. We have seen Project Cheetah. We have seen Tiger Reserves. Okay, so till this part we have covered. From International Big Cat Alliance, we have to start. We have to start from this International Big Cat Alliance. So because we are seeing so many animals here, let me discuss all the PYQs from this area, from this biological diversity. Let us get an overview of how questions are being asked, various questions being framed on this wildlife, animals or plants, because we are going to read more animals. We are going to read about big cats, tigers, cheetahs, etc. We are going to read about small cats, elephants, crocodiles, dolphins, vultures, camels, okay, wild yak, and some endangered species from Tamil Nadu. So because we are going to read more animals and we have already read so many animals like lions, let us have a view of all the previous year questions from this wildlife, okay, biodiversity section. So as you can see here, this is a question on various nature of shrubs, okay, various plants and their nature, whether it is a shrub or it is a herb, okay, the nature of plants was asked here. Then you can see here there is a question on Indian flying fox and whether it is declared as vermin or not under Wildlife Protection Act. So this is a question about Wildlife Protection Act and an animal, status of an animal, okay, and the nature of the animal, what is its feeding habit. You can see Indian flying fox feeds on blood of other animals. Statement I'm reading, okay. Then they are asking about marsupials which are not available in India. So this question tells us marsupials are not naturally found in India. This question tells us in general we are supposed to get a basic overview of wildlife throughout the world, but you don't have to go in depth about the animals and plants not living in India. Just a basic overview, get a basic overview of various types of wildlife across the world. Like there is something called puma, we will discuss. It is extensively available throughout the American land, from Canada till South America, southernmost part. So such kind of basic things you should know. And when it comes to Indian animals, okay, you can go a little bit depth. Then there is a question on hedgehog, marmots, pangolins. So here also they are asking about unique features. You can see which type of animals can roll into a ball, like a ball kind of thing, to avoid predators. This is the question. So a particular behavior of animals they have asked, okay, with reference to Indian elephants. So here you will see a elephant, question on elephant and nature of elephant, okay, how they will organize. Elephants are one of the most intelligent species. So question on elephants were seen, and habitat also. See, fourth statement, among the states in India, the highest elephant population is in Kerala. So within India, you are supposed to know the habitat, where you can see an animal, and density, where you will see most of that animals, and basic nature of important animals at least. Which of the following are the most likely places to find the musk deer in its natural habitat? So they have asked like animal and where you will find it, and they are not giving the states here, they are giving wildlife sanctuaries. So you should also know which national parks and wildlife sanctuaries are in which region. You should know Manas National Park is in Assam, okay, and you should know the basic animals usually found in that area. Next comes, see, different animals were grouped into single question. This question has one statement on Asiatic lion and camel and rhinoceros, and they are asking about three animals. They are saying in every statement it is found in India only, exclusively in India. India only. Camel, double-humped camel in India only. One-horned rhinoceros in India only. That means which species are like exclusive to India. Asiatic lion, right now you will not find anywhere in India. Asiatic lion. Okay, so first statement is correct, but second and third is wrong here. So here is a question on camel, rhinoceros and lion together. Then you can see different wildlife and where you will find naturally. Okay, bluefinned mahseer, Kaveri River, Irrawaddy dolphin, Chambal River, rusty spotted cat, Eastern Ghats. Okay, so which of the statements are correctly matched? So basic, like dolphins, when we will also discuss about dolphins today, like which type of dolphins are available at what place. Okay, mahseer, it is very famous in that Kaveri region actually, and there is a question on cat also, statement on cat also here. So habitats also we are supposed to know here, which animal is available where. If you want to see gharials in their natural habitat, which one of the following is the best place to visit? So gharial means it is a type of crocodile. Okay, we will also see in our PT-365. So where you will find it? Again, they are giving not regions, they are giving like river, mangroves. You should also know where it is located in India. Then they are asking about question called as unique breed called Karai camel. There are camels, and Karai camel is a specific breed of camel, and it is capable of swimming actually. It is very known for swimming in this Gujarat Kutch area. So there is a question on Karai camel. So unique animals, unique behavior. Then this is a question on threats. What are the threats Ganges river dolphin is facing? Okay, so you can see what are the threats also being faced. We are seeing questions on habitat, we are seeing questions on features, we are seeing questions on threats, and we are seeing questions on status, like what is the status under Wildlife Protection Act, etc. Which one of the following is national aquatic animal in India? Like when government is declaring something, you should immediately know it is a part of current affairs. Lions do not have a particular breeding season. Unlike most other big cats, cheetahs do not roar. Okay, lions are always in news because we are trying to increase their number. Cheetahs are always in news because we are importing cheetahs from Africa. Unlike male lions, male leopards do not proclaim their territory by scent marking. If you see, leopards are also constantly in news. Like leopards are attacking many people at many places, like in Tirumal Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh. So all these pilgrims are going to this Tirumala, but they are being attacked by some leopards. A child was abducted by a leopard into forest. So when you see such kind of news is not relevant, but the issue behind the news is very relevant. Like when you see about leopard, you just know the basic details of it. Okay. So behavior, this question is exclusive on behavior. They are not asking are you seen statements. Okay, are you seen status, etc. Consider the following animals. Okay, this is already repeated. Now this is the latest question in 2025 regarding peacock tarantula. Consider the following statements. Again, they are asking some behavior and additional details about one particular animal. Okay, so whether it is crustacean, that means it is a sea animal or land animal, that kind of question. Okay, omnivorous, its feeding habits, its natural habitat in India is only limited to some forest areas. Okay, its habitat again. Okay, in its natural habitat, it is an arboreal species. Arboreal means whether it is residing on tree or not, etc. So this is the question. Okay, so this is how questions are being asked in prelims. So let us start with our PT-365. So till here, till Tiger results we have completed. Now let us see this International Big Cat Alliance. So India and International Big Cat Alliance signed the headquarters agreement to host the International Big Cat Alliance headquarters and secretariat in India. Okay, so what is this Big Cat Alliance? First, what is Big Cat? What is cat? So first, let me tell you this. So if you take cats or those things that look like cat, from this domestic cat which you will see in every street, okay, people domesticate these normal cats, and cheetahs, lions, all of these are, those animals are similar looking, having 4 legs, okay, same muscular structure. So there are cats, and cats usually classified into 2 types: big cats, small cat. Okay, there is a debate. There are a lot of cats. Which animal can be called big and which can be called small is debatable actually. Scientists say one thing, general parlance is one thing. Like scientists say, no, cheetah is a small cat, but Indian government treats cheetah as a big cat. Okay, like this International Big Cat Alliance we are talking about, it is also treating cheetah as a big cat. Generally speaking, cheetah is seen as a big cat, okay, because of its size. It's not a small one. So there is a debate, but don't go into that. Stick to this PT-365. There are some big cats, there are some small cats. We will see which are the important big cats, which are the important small cats. Okay. Now, what are the big cats under this Big Cat Alliance? For the conservation of big cats, this organization is formed. Okay, it is launched in 2023 to commemorate 50 years of Project Tiger. So in 1973, we have started something called Project Tiger. So after 50 years, in 2023, International Big Cat Alliance. Now we have expanded our initiatives from just a tiger to all the remaining big cats. It is a treaty-based intergovernment international organization and legal entity. So there is a treaty, means there is an agreement between countries. Conservation of 7 big cats. What are the 7 big cats? Tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar, and puma. These are the 7 big cats. Let me show you. So you can see here, okay, puma here repeated twice. So tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar, puma. So puma is also called mountain lion or cougar. So all of these are big cats. It is repeated. So 7, 3, 4. So these are various types of big cats generally seen across the world. Okay, in India you will not see puma. Puma you will not see in India. Also jaguar you will not see in India. So in India you will see tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetahs, as we have seen in previous class, gone extinct. Now we are importing them from the Africa. Okay, so ISN status you can see here. ISN status is given here. Tigers are endangered. Okay, lions are vulnerable, leopards vulnerable, snow leopards vulnerable. Pumas not available in India, but pumas are, like as I told you, they are seen throughout the North America and South America. So it is least concern. Jaguars near threatened, cheetahs are vulnerable. Okay, and if you take the general sites that international agreement cites, it is in Appendix 1. Tiger is in Appendix 1. Lions, leopards, snow leopards, and also jaguars and cheetahs. All animals are being given high importance. The only thing you can remember here is that Indian government or sites is giving very high priority to all the big cats except this puma. This puma you can see it is placed in Appendix 2 because puma is, there is no significant threat to this puma. It is from Canada to this Argentina. It is available throughout. So pumas are not having any immediate threats, so it is placed in Appendix 2. Now coming to Indian wildlife, as I told you, pumas cannot be seen in India, so no insertion in Indian this Wildlife Protection Act. Same jaguars also not seen in India, except these 2. All other 5 big cats are directly placed in Schedule 1. So Indian government is giving very high importance to all the big cats. And see, we have taken many initiatives for conservation of these, like Project Tiger in 1973. I have taken this from this TI's website. Okay, and Project Snow Leopard, Asiatic Lion Reintroduction Project, Project Cheetah, etc. very recently. So Indian government is already taking different initiatives at national level for various big cats. Now what we are doing, we are grouping up with other similar countries who are also concerned about these big cats. Now we have formed this International Big Cat Alliance. Okay, so we have some objectives to conserve them, to mitigate the adverse effect from climate change, etc. Okay, and some threats big cats are being seen is poaching, that means hunting for its meat or animals. Then habitat loss, we are destroying natural forest, we are laying infrastructure throughout the in the middle of the natural habitat of these animals. Okay, human animal conflict. Okay, climate change and deforestation, etc. So these are the threats these animals are facing. So it is a all except puma and jaguar are found in India and protected under Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, multi-country, multi-agency coalition of 95, 96 big cat range countries. Okay, and any non-range country who is also interested in big cat conservation can also be a member. Okay, there are some founding members, but right now it is a large organization. Okay, India is a founding member. And we are giving some budgetary support because now this International Big Cat Alliance started in 2023 and every 2 years they will meet. Every 2 years they will meet. So in 2025 we needed to meet. So in 2025 in India, New Delhi, this Assembly of International Big Cat Alliance we have hosted, and in this meeting they have decided to put this permanent headquarter and secretariat in India. That is the decision. Okay, till now there is no headquarters and secretariat. Right now till now there is no permanent ones. Now the permanent headquarters and secretariat was agreed to be hosted in India. Okay, so that is the news. So we are also the president of current International Big Cat Alliance. So, next, moving on to, now we have seen big cats, now the other cats, status of small cats in India. Okay, so you can see there are 10 small cat species found in India. I am coming in logical order. Okay, I will come to here. See, 10 small cat species found in India, like Pallas cat, Eurasian link, okay, jungle cat. Don't by heart, it is not that much important. I will tell you the important ones. Okay, spotted cat, marble cat, Asian gold cat, desert cat, caracal, etc. So remember that ordinary cat you see every day, it is called domestic cat. Okay, now we are talking about wild cats. Domestic cats are not usually discussed in conservation because they are already everywhere. There is no immediate threat for them. Okay, and all domestic cats become similar way. All domestic animals. Wild animals have so much diversity. So, which is the most widespread among all of the small cat species? Jungle cat is the most widespread small cat species, followed by rusty spotted cat. We have seen one previous year question in which rusty spotted cat was asked. Okay. Now, what is the difference between big cats and small cats? Big cats, this is a general difference. As I told you, there is no universal agreement on which is a big cat, which is a small cat. Cheetah can be small cat for some people, cheetah can be a big cat for some people. Big cats possess a flexible hyoid bone, enabling them to roar. Small cats have rigid hyoid bone, which allows them to purr, okay, purr continuously. So, generally speaking, the ability to roar is the one that is differentiating big cats versus small cats, okay. The ability to roar, differentiating big cats versus small cats. But the problem is, some big cats like snow leopard cannot roar, okay, and also cheetah cannot roar. So these two are seen as big cats, okay. There is no hard and rigid classification. Usually saying big cats can roar, small cats cannot roar. That is the usual classification. Now see the important small cats in India. Now these are the all 10 small cat species. Some important ones are Asian golden cat, okay, which is inserted in Schedule 1 and having near threatened IUCN status, and caracal, which is inserted in Schedule 1 again, okay. And we have this species protection program called Species Recovery Program. In previous section we have seen some animals were included, and there is a proposal to include this sloth bear in this species recovery program. So in this species recovery program already caracal is covered, okay. Then there is something called fishing cat, which is also inserted in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. IUCN status is one vulnerable here, it is least concern, caracal. Then there is something called Eurasian lynx, okay, again least concern, Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act, okay. Because questions are also being asked, you can see the habitat also, like this Asian golden cat, you can see Indo-Malayan eco realm, that means our northeast to this Thailand, Cambodia, that region, okay. So from our northeast, West Bengal to this Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, this is the Indo-Malayan eco realm, okay. Then territorial and solitary. You will see most cat species are territorial, okay, except this fishing cat, etc. And they are solitary, they are not group animals, like elephants are group animals. Okay, then we will see something called wild yak in later slides. It is a group animal, they will move in groups of 50, etc. But these golden cats are, these cats in general are territorial and solitary. Caracal, arid and semi-arid regions, okay, like currently seen in Rajasthan, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. It is also called Sia Ghosh. Okay, solitary and territorial, as I told you, and it is nocturnal. It is night night hunting species. Okay, it is awake during night times and sleeping during morning times. Fishing cat. Fishing cat is very famous fishing cat in this eastern region of India. Okay, so wetland environments, Sundarbans, Himalayan foothills. Himalayan foothills is available. Northeast it is available. Sundarbans you will see. So you will see it in wetland environment. See its name, fishing cat. It will fish. Okay, it will hunt the fish. So it should be in wetland environment. Okay, it is also nocturnal. Okay, and it has webbed hind feet. Backside feet is webbed because to propel itself in the water. So it is hunting fishes. So that it can efficiently move in water, its hind feet is webbed. Eurasian lynx, barren, relatively open rocky mountain plateaus of Central Asia. So this is available in this Central Asia, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, in these regions, and also extending to our Ladakh. Okay, Ladakh in India. Primarily solitary, territorial. We are seeing almost all cat species are solitary. Okay, nocturnal. So most cat species are nocturnal. You can see here. Most important cat species. Okay, so we have discussed the background. Now what is the news? Wildlife Institute of India and the National Tiger Conservation Authority provides comprehensive assessment of small cats occupancy status and dynamics. So they have assessed the status of small cats also. Like usually big cats are given preference, but this time we have also assessed the small cats. So that particular news is not important, numbers etc. not important, but the species discussed here becomes important. We have seen so both big cats and small cats. Now let us come to the elephants in India. So let me tell you first. So across the world you will find three types of elephant species. One is Asian elephant. You can see here. So it is comparatively smaller than African elephant, and you will see here it is the convex shape. But African elephants you will have concave shape. So you will find elephants only in Africa and Asia, not in other continents. Then see the tusks here. So it is very sharp and coming outside. Not all elephants of India will have tusks. Some may have, some may not have. This is African savanna elephant. This is African forest elephant. Okay, African forest elephant. African savanna means grassland elephant. Okay, bush elephant. And this is Indian elephant. All the elephant you will find Asian elephant. Okay. See, this is the general difference. Now these are the species you will find across the world. Now let us come to this news. Synchronous All India Population Estimation of Elephants 21 to 25 is India's first DNA based count of elephants conducted by Wildlife Institute of India. So I could not show you here, but I will recommend you one thing. See here, we are frequently reading about this Wildlife Institute of India. So here also it is mentioned Wildlife Institute of India. So just take a minute and Google about this Wildlife Institute of India, where it is, etc. Okay, where it is headquarters, what does it does, from which act it is deriving its authority, etc. Okay, or if possible in next class I will show you. Okay, so we have something called Project Elephant. We know it got merged with Tiger, and Project Tiger and Elephant are a single thing now. Now they have conducted estimation, population estimation of elephants across these 4 years. So that is the news. Again, news is not much important. Okay, basic numbers you try to remember. How many elephants are there, where elephants are residing, and basic nature and features of elephant, etc. So India harbors 60% of global total Asian elephant. So of all the Asian elephants in this Asian continent, we have 60% in India. So we are the country with the largest Asian elephant population. We have more than 22,000 in India. Mainly found in 4 forested hill regions: Himalayan foothills, northeastern states, east central India, and western Ghats and eastern Ghats. So imagine Himalayan foothills in the northern part, northeastern states, east central India, Bengal, etc. Okay, Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand. Then western Ghats from this Gujarat, Maharashtra till Kerala. Okay, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Then eastern Ghats. Again, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Okay, so with a small feral population, that means small wild population in Andaman Islands. So you will also see elephants in Andaman. It is not linked to mainland, but you will also see in Andaman. Okay, so if a statement comes in prelims like elephants can be found in Andaman Islands, so it is true. Western Ghats host the largest population of wild elephants. So among all these regions, Western Ghats are holding largest population, followed by northeastern hills and Brahmaputra floodplains. Okay, Karnataka has the highest population. We have seen one question: it is in UPSC previous year question, it is saying Kerala has the highest population. So it is wrong. Why? Because Karnataka has the highest population, and followed by Assam, then followed by Tamil Nadu, and Kerala is in 4th place. Threats: changing land use, habitat shrinkage, fragmentation, human-elephant conflict, linear infrastructure like road and railways, fatalities via electrocution and collisions. So usually we will see that elephant got electrocuted, electrical fences, and elephant got hit by a train while crossing the this railway road. Okay, so these are the usual threats for elephants. So let us see the difference between Asian and African elephants first. Okay, then come to Asian elephant. So there are two types of elephants basically, Asian and African. African elephant is further classified into African savanna elephant and African forest elephant, like I have showed you. African savanna elephant is endangered and African forest elephant is critically endangered. So this Indian Asiatic elephant is endangered. Okay, this is savanna elephant is endangered again. This is critically endangered. The numbers of this forest elephant, forest African elephant is falling very rapidly. So as you can see in this image, Indian elephant is smaller, Asian elephant is smaller, African ones are larger. It is twin domed with a central indent. Okay, so central indent means this convex shape. Okay, here you will see convex shape. Okay, small rounded. Okay, savanna elephants, large fan shaped ears. They are talking about ears, head shape. Okay, head shape here is twin domed. Okay, so one dome, two dome. Here it is just one dome. Okay, round, small rounded. So elephant ears they are talking about, elephant ears, small rounded ears. You can see here small rounded ears, and you can see how large these African elephant ears are. Okay, same with this African forest one. Okay. So Indian elephant, Asian elephants have small rounded one. Savanna elephants have large fan shaped ears. Forest elephants have perfectly oval round ears. Tusks, only some males have visible tusks. Female may have smaller tusks. So in India, either not all, it is not mandatory for all elephants to have. Tusk is the extension of the teeth of the elephant. Okay. So only some males, not all males, only some males may have visible tusk. Females also may have it, but smaller ones. But if you see African elephants, both male and female have very larger tusks. Okay, back humped, convex, curved outward, concave, dipped. I have already shown you. So this is about the different elephants across the world. Now coming to Asian elephants, which is in Schedule 1 Wildlife Protection Act, and it is endangered IUCN status. It is also in CITES Appendix 1. So elephants in general are the largest land mammal, and Asian elephant is the largest one on Asian continent, because African one is larger than Asian. Among Asian elephants, you have three subspecies: Indian, Sumatran, Sri Lankan. They are very highly intelligent species with strong family bonds, sophisticated forms of communication. They are social animals, very highly intelligent social animals. They are having very complex social structures led by a matriarch. That means among the group of the elephant, the eldest female will lead the group. Lifespan is 60 to 70 years. And it is the animal with the longest gestation period among mammals, 22 months. So compare with 9 months of humans, it is having 22 months gestation period. Habitat: dry to wet forest, scrubland, grassland habitats in 13 range countries. So in dry forest you will find, in wet forest you will find, okay, in scrub grassland you will find. So 13 range countries. See, India, Sri Lanka, Sumatra means this Indonesia, etc. So among all of these regions, you will find elephants across 13 countries. And the role of elephants in ecosystem: they create pathways for other animals in dense forest. Pathways, because elephants are large, they thump on the ground. So they create pathways for animals, creation of micro ecosystems. So even if the dung of the elephant, they are like all the bees gather around, and there are seeds, there will be seeds in the dung of the elephant, and they will help in dispersal. They will eat the seeds and they will dump it some other place. So there you will see a new plant. So they are very important to the ecosystems. They will create so many micro ecosystems and they will help in seed dispersal. So they have some ecological role. Conservation measures. So we have Project Elephant launched in 1992, merged with Project Tiger recently. So across India, 33 elephant reserves were also declared. Okay, like tiger reserves, we have 58. We have seen in previous class. We have 33 elephant reserves. So this is about the elephant. Moving on to next topic. Next we have Crocodile Conservation Project 50 years celebration. Okay, so we have started something called crocodile conservation. Now 50 years are done. Okay, in 1975 we have started this crocodile conservation, and by 2025 we are finishing 20 years, 50 years. Sorry. So let us see this crocodile species first. So crocodile species, I think we have seen in previous class. I think it is given here. That's why I did not add. So you can see here there are 3 types of crocodiles that can be found in India. We have seen in previous class also. One is saltwater crocodile. There are many species across the world. In India, you will see 3 types of crocodiles. One is saltwater crocodile or estuarine crocodile. Okay, and all 3 are in Schedule 1, Wildlife Protection Act, and all 3 are in CITES Appendix 1. All 3 in CITES Appendix 1. Okay, but you will see a severe threat to gharials in India, because they need only river fresh water, which is very less available, less polluted river water. So it is critically endangered. The number has fallen. We are trying to protect it now. We are trying to increase the numbers now. Then there is marsh crocodile. It cannot live in sea, but it can live in diverse land based water environments like lakes, etc., in addition to rivers. So it is in middle of this saltwater crocodile and gharial. It is having vulnerable status. On the other hand, you will see saltwater crocodile, which can live in coastal seawater. So coast is very long. So we have least concern. The numbers we are not too worried about, but in some states like Odisha, numbers have severely fallen and government has taken special care. Otherwise, the ISN status is least concern, because across the world they are available in many locations like Andaman Nicobar, Odisha, etc. So characteristics: crocodiles are nocturnal animals. See, this is very important, and they can regulate the body temperature only to a limited degree. So they need continuous water to manage. They move between water and land to regulate their temperature, because they can only sustain a limited variation in temperature. So they are called poikilothermic. 13 different crocodile species can be seen across the world. 3 are in India. Saltwater, which is the largest crocodile, and that's the largest living vertebrate class reptile. It is the largest reptile. Crocodile have strongest bite force of any living animal. Okay, you see this statement. If it is given in prelims, it is true. Then muggers. Okay, mugger or marsh crocodile. Okay, known to use tools. Example, balance stick on their head to lure birds for nesting material. So this becomes very important. See, it is generally believed that humans, till few years back, only humans have this capability to use instruments around us, like cutting something with a sharp stone. This is called using tools. Humans have evolved to use tools, and other animals like apes, chimpanzees, sometimes seen as using tools. But when we see these other lower intelligent animals like crocodiles, fishes using tools, it is usually interesting feature. Okay, so these type of questions can be asked in exam. So marsh crocodile is seen using tools. That is, they are placing a stick on their head so that birds can think, no, I can find this stick to make my nest. So bird will come there and it will attack the bird. Okay, already there is a previous question on, there is something called a special ape, orangutan. So they have asked a question. They have given 4 animals. Which of the following animal can use a stick to poke to gather insects, poke into a tree to take out insects? So answer is orangutan in that question. So this question is already asked, this type of question. So mugger crocodile use tools. Only Indian species that dig burrows on land to escape extreme temperature. See, if there is too much temperature, it is hot outside, they will dig burrows on land. These mugger crocodiles. And now moving to the third one, gharials. So adult males have a bulb-like structure on the snout. So in their snout they will have some bulb-like structure, and only males have it. Females does not have it. Okay. So this is called sexual dimorphism. That means if any animal, male and females, looks different, it is called sexual dimorphism. You cannot differentiate male and female saltwater crocodile. You cannot differentiate. By seeing, you cannot tell whether it is male or female when it comes to marsh crocodile, mugger crocodile. But you can tell by seeing gharials. If there is a bump on this snout, it is male. If it is not having, it is female. Okay. So adult males have bulb-like structure on the snout called gara. Okay. It is for act as a resonator to produce loud buzzing noises and blow bubbles to attract females. Okay. They are very expert fish catchers. These gharials are expert fish catchers. Thinnest and most elongated snout you can see. Only visibly sexually dimorphic crocodile. Okay, habitat. So where do these crocodile species live? Saltwater crocodiles, brackish water, that means sea water, mangrove swamps. So adjacent these trees adjacent to coastal areas are grouply seen as, they are called as mangroves. Okay, estuaries, the areas where river water and sea water mixes, coastal waters. Bhitarkanika in Odisha, largest share. Bhitarkanika is having higher number of saltwater crocodile population in India. Then it can also be seen in Andaman Nicobar Islands, Sundarbans in West Bengal. Then you can see in Magar crocodiles can be seen at freshwater habitats like lake, rivers and slow moving streams throughout India. And Gharial, you will see deep, clear and fast flowing. See, in slow moving streams Magars can live, but Gharials cannot live in slow moving, only they need fast flowing freshwater rivers, okay, and rivers with high sandbanks for nesting. So in Nepal also you can see Gharials, okay, Rapti Narayan river. So if there is a question, Gharials are exclusively found in India only, are found in India only, it is wrong, okay. In Nepal also you can see Gharials. So usually this Gharial crocodiles can be seen in tributaries of Ganga river, Girva, Son, Ramganga, Gandak, Chambal, Mahanadi, etc. Okay. So this is about the various crocodile species of India. So what is the news? So June 17 is celebrated as World Crocodile Day, and India celebrated 50 years of crocodile conservation project. In 1975 it was launched. Objective is Project Crocodiles Natural Habitats and rebuild the, so protect crocodiles natural habitats. So whatever the natural habitats of crocodiles we are protecting and rebuilding the population through captive breeding. Captive breeding means we are bringing them and we are breeding artificially in zoos or some other enclosed spaces. Crocodile conservation success in India. So Odisha conservation of crocodiles is very successful. Odisha is the only state where you will see conservation centers for all three crocodile species of India. So saltwater, Magar and this Gharials, all three can be seen in Odisha. Okay, conservation centers for all three available in Odisha. So this Thikarpada Conservation Center, okay, Thikarpada Conservation Center in Satkosia in Odisha is for Gharials. Dangamal in Bhitarkanika in Odisha is for saltwater crocodiles. Ramatirtha Conservation Center in Simplipal in Odisha is for Magar crocodiles. Saltwater crocodile and Magar recovery. So saltwater crocodile population recovered to 2,500 individuals. Numbers of saltwater crocodile in India is also increasing. Magar crocodile population, marsh crocodile population is also increasing. Okay, Gharial conservation. So National Chambal Sanctuary, Chambal River flowing through this Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, okay, UP, etc. So there is a special sanctuary for this Gharial conservation. It is National Chambal Sanctuary. Khataniya Ghat in Uttar Pradesh, Khataniya Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary. Gandak River, Corbett Tiger Reserve in Uttarakhand. Okay, Son Gharial Sanctuary in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, there is a Son River. So India holds 80% of the global wild Gharial population. 80% of the Gharial population is in India. So what are some other ongoing conservation efforts? We have Gharial Conservation Project 2025, aim to expand Gharial population across Ganges, Brahmaputra and Indus rivers as well as Mahanadi in Odisha. So we want to expand the area of availability of this Gharial, which is mostly focused on this central and eastern Odisha, etc. So now we want to expand it. So Brahmaputra river means towards northeast also we are taking, Indus means towards the north also we are taking, okay. In Mahanadi river in Odisha, okay, Madras Crocodile Bank, breeding crocodiles and supporting reintroduction programs, okay. So in Madras we have established a crocodile bank for breeding crocodiles and supporting reintroduction programs. Okay. In southern part also we are taking crocodiles. So this is about the 50 years of crocodile conservation project. Okay, then we have this river dolphins. River dolphins. Let us start. Let us talk about dolphins first. Okay, so there are various species of dolphins across the world. Like in India, you will see something called Gangetic dolphin and Indus River dolphin. Okay, Indus River dolphin. Indus River is mostly in Pakistan, so you will see Indus River dolphin in Pakistan also. Then there is another thing called Irrawaddy dolphin, on which we have seen previous year question. Irrawaddy is a river in Myanmar. Irrawaddy is a river in Myanmar. So in this Myanmar and our eastern part like Odisha coastal areas, we will see this Irrawaddy dolphin. And you can see many other dolphins in like Amazon river, you will see Amazon type of dolphin, etc. Across the world there are many river dolphins. See, these are not ocean dolphins. So dolphins you can classify like, so if I classify dolphins like oceanic dolphins and river dolphins, we are talking about river dolphins, not sea dolphins. Okay, river dolphins we are talking about. Across the world there are many rivers having these dolphins like South America, etc. So in India, you will find like 2 to 3 type of river dolphins. Okay, Irrawaddy can also live in this brackish water. In Odisha, you will find this Irrawaddy dolphin. But here we are talking about 2 types of river dolphins in India. One is Gangetic dolphin and Indus River dolphin. Okay, you can see both are in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act and both are in CITES Appendix 1. Okay, ISN status of both dolphins is endangered. Characteristics: Ganges and Indus River dolphins are 2 distinct species based on genetic and morphological data. So both are having both different rivers. Like Ganges River dolphin is prevailing in Ganga and its tributaries. Indus River dolphin, Indus River and its tributaries. So there are 2 distinct species. Both are functionally blind. They cannot see using their eyes. They depend on sound echolocation, okay, to navigate and hunt. Okay, thin snout, a long thin snout, rounded belly. See here, see this image. Long thin snout, rounded belly, stocky body and large flippers. Okay, as an apex predator, that means there are no natural predators for these animals. These are the ones that eat others. These animals are at top, apex predator. Key indicator species of health of the rivers. That means if you find river dolphins in a particular river, that means river is healthy, because they can survive only if river is healthy. If river is like polluted, you will not see many dolphins in that. Okay, so they are the indicator species. They will indicate the health of that particular ecosystem. Unique side swimming behavior. So they can swim in their sides, okay, to navigate through shallow waters. Gangetic dolphin, national aquatic animal. We have seen previous year question, which is the national aquatic animal of India. Answer is Gangetic dolphin. Local name is Susu, based on the sound it makes. So Gangetic dolphin is called Susu. And Indus River dolphin, you can see it is called Bulan. Okay, called the tiger of the Ganges because it is the apex predator. It is called the tiger of the Ganges. Females are larger than males in Gangetic dolphins. See, this statement is very important. If in previous year in UPSC Prelims, if they ask females are larger than males, yes, it is right. Now coming to Indus River dolphin. In India, you can find in Punjab state aquatic animal. Of course, Punjab is having all this Indus River and its tributaries. Punjab is having tributaries of the Indus. Okay. So it is a Punjab state aquatic animal. It is called Bulan and it is brown grey in color, as you can see. This is like kind of white and blue and it is brown color and adapted to live in muddy waters. So this Indus River dolphin adapted to live in muddy waters. Okay, and habitat where you can find these animals: Gangetic dolphin, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Meghna. So Ganga, Brahmaputra and Meghna is in Bangladesh. Sanghu Karnafuli River in Bangladesh, India, Nepal. So this is also not exclusive to India. You can find in surrounding countries. Commonly found in deeper sections of the river, confluences, freshwater, etc. India is home to 90% of the world Ganges River dolphins. So those animals which were having like most percentage, 60%, 80%, 90%, these animals become very important. Indus River dolphin, Indus River system. This is about Ganges. This is Indus. Indus River system is in India and Pakistan, so you will find in both. In India, Indus River dolphins can be found in BS River. So what are the threats? Unsustainable fishing, like this killing all the prey species of dolphin. Dolphins eat species. If you hunt too many fishes from the river, dolphins will not have any prey to eat, to feed. Okay, and also dolphins may get caught in the nets. Okay, and you may also kill dolphins while you are hunting for other species. So unsustainable fishing is a dangerous thing. Man-made infrastructure like dams, etc. So when you put a dam, dolphins cannot cross the dam. Okay, and poor water quality, human disturbance, climate change, etc. So human disturbance, like ships are making like too much sound in the river and they depend on sound for movement, echolocation. So it will trouble them. So what are the conservation measures? We have Project Dolphin since 2020. There is something called Vikramshila Gangetic Dolphin in Wildlife Sanctuary in Bihar. Then there is Chambal River Conservation Zone, Chambal River in central India. India's first National Dolphin Research Center is in Patna, Bihar. Conservation assured river dolphin standards. So we have implementing some standards also, how to conserve, how to protect these dolphins. Okay. So what is the news? Now you know the background of the dolphins. Now let us come to the news. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and again Wildlife Institute of India released population status of river dolphins in India. So we are counting so many animals because we want to conserve them. We want to know what is the number of them, whether they are increasing or decreasing, so that we can effectively conserve them. So we have seen elephant census and we have seen dolphin census. India's first comprehensive riverine dolphin population estimate. Key findings. India's river dolphin population 6327. Gangetic reference 6324. See, we have only 3 Indus River dolphins in India. So very, very extremely sensitive population. Distribution, Ganga, Brahmaputra and Indus River basins. Uttar Pradesh has highest dolphin population, followed by Bihar and West Bengal. That is why all these conservation centers you are seeing in UP and Bihar. Umbrella species, dolphin conservation has direct impacts on their habitat and diversity. Okay, because it is the apex predator, it keeps other population in control. So this is about the river dolphins. So let us stop our class at this point. In our next class, we will see from vultures. Okay, thank you.